Shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Kudash, the one to the apostle nails of great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, have mercy upon you. Alright, y'all reading it. You know what the hell? I'm gonna read it, y'all. I ain't gonna be it says, I'm on this sister's page, Kimberly's page. She always make a little short little post, and what she really doing is she really outing women. Yeah, Eve is actually, more and more of these sisters daily is actually exposing the wicked behavior of these sisters, which is a wonderful thing. Maybe you'll get one or maybe two of them that will wake up and actually repent. True repentance is turning from your wicked ways, man. What that is, Acts 3:19. Yeah, repent. Repentance. What that Acts 5 and 35, 36, 37. But hey, it says a bee will suck your you know what today and suck another ninja you know what today. She said, thought I was going to say tomorrow. No ninja today. So in other words, she really just giving you what? Giving you and showing you just how nasty and filthy women are. Yeah. Mainly who? We're concentrating on who? Our women. Our women. The filthiness and nastiness that they push. Which is the whole 12 tribe of children of Israel, but none of the other tribes outside of Eve, which is the southern tribe, which is Judah. Judah women, the so-called black women, they the worst of the worst. I remember when I was growing up, the so-called white woman was the most filthy thing you would ever see, because back then they had them old freak tapes. They had them old freak tapes, and that's the only thing that was going around then. And then that's all you would see. So you just automatically knew that the Edomite woman was filthy, nasty. But that don't include all of them. It never includes all of them. If it don't apply to you, it don't apply to you. But you got women, they say it don't apply to them, but guess what? They get upset about it. Why are you getting upset about something that don't apply to you? Let's read these little few comments she got here, and I'm going to go to another video. I'm going to prove my point even further. Right? This is a little short clip then. She says, let's see something here. What she say? She say, no, T.J. Jackson says, beware. Be careful. Be mindful. And any other bees who allow you to kiss you. Y'all thought I was going to say suck you. But that too, mouth bacteria is what is still bacteria. STDs in the mouth. Damn. Yes. You catch these women that and you know how you can really know about a woman that has been doing that for a long time and putting her mouth down on many different men. She have throat cancer. That's what it would be, y'all. It would be throat cancer. So be wary of that. Throat cancer. Right? Chris says, and that's why you don't kiss a bee. Here's a sister right here. She say, come on, Kim, TMI. And she's a what? She's ashamed of her. Oh, shit. Look at that. Why you got to do that? What's she doing? Was she exposing you? Look at her. Cheryl Leonard. You're being exposed. See? They don't like these sisters don't like other women to what to bring out these type of arguments and especially put them on social media. That's just what that's part of them outing them. Yeah, outing them. And the hit dog will always holler every single time. James Walter says, "Well, as long as I'm first." See that? Jake be getting it in. Jake said he ain't got no problem. He said, "Damn." James says, "God bless them. They perform a great service to mankind. We need more." They're everywhere. They're everywhere. You know where they at. If you listen, man. If you let's just say if you just make a post and talk about something of this nature, and you talking about, I mean, rebuking the young lady that's doing this type of behavior, and then you come right back, and then they come right behind and defend them. Those are the ones right there. They're guilty right there. Every last one of them. Every one of them. Because nobody that doesn't do this is going to offend this behavior. So why would I come on a page and defend a bunch of dudes taking it up at the behind? I come on there to myself, no, he ain't they this and that, this and that. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? When it don't include me. Nolan says, "I don't believe you." There go another woman. She want to put laughing faces. Yeah, okay. So that's it. So, but let me see where that's at. Damn, where is it? Oh, I know where that's at. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me, y'all. I gotta pull this next damn. Oh shit. Y'all hold up, y'all. Hold up. I gotta get out this sister page right here. Let's bag it up. Cause I want to get see if they're gonna give me my little, hold up. Is this it right here? Y'all bear with me. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Here we go right here. I'm going to show you the filthy behavior that these sisters push, and you know, most of y'all be thinking it's cute. Ain't nothing cute about being nasty. You know what I'm saying? They try to make being filthy and nasty, they try to make it cute. So hold on, let me turn this up here. Listen to this tramp right here. Right?
Fuck 2 niggas in a month, and that was my whole phase. Girl, I fucked like 20 niggas in a month.
Shit. The fuck?
This is nothing. We used to fuck 2 niggas in a day. Like, what you mean 2 niggas in a month with your whole face?
Nasty bitch.
Y'all be like, oh, I fuck.
See? You know, they have no shame. Eve have no shame in what they do. Because why? Because they what? They comfortable with this here because women push this wickedness here. Yeah. You know, like I always say, man, if you didn't want me to talk about it, or anyone to talk about this here, why post it? If you're embarrassed by it, why post it? Nasty. Y'all always posting nasty, filthy behavior. Guess what? Niggas be in your DMs nightly. Y'all be laying down with men, different men more than what men think or what I'm gonna have knowledge of. Let's read some of these comments. Right? Let's read some of these comments here. Damn, hold up. Oh, it's over here. Here they go right here. Y'all bear with me. Okay, the comments. They're over here, y'all. So I'm gonna have to scroll it. The comments over here, so you're not gonna see them, but I'm gonna read them off. Mosa Algahim say, damn, that's going to be someone wife. Exactly. But you know, They'll tell Jake anything. Tell Jake, you know, I'm just playing. I'm just about y'all. They ain't playing. They never playing. When they talk like that, there, they don't be playing. Listen up again. Let's hear again.
Y'all be like, oh, I fucked 2 niggas in a month, and that was my whole phase. Girl, I fucked like 20 niggas in a month.
See that?
Shit. The fuck?
That's nothing. We used to fuck 2 niggas in a day. Like, what you mean 2 niggas in a month was your whole phase?
See, they always trying to about some whole phase. Always trying to, you know, this is what our women push. You know, nah, girl, don't get married. You need to get married early. You need to, you know, like they would tell a man, go sow your seed. You know, and women are always thinking they can do what a man can do. How? How can you do that? The disease is, as long as a man can lay down with 20 women, man. 20 women daily. As long as them women ain't laying down with no one else, guess what? He's not going to catch anything. But let a woman do that. Let a woman do it. You have a wound, man. A wound. It's an open wound, man. It's just like me cutting my arm open. That's an open wound. You can't put anything in there. And you definitely can't put all them different blood types up in there. That causes what? Diseases. Diseases come from women, y'all. Don't come from men. The only way a man get a disease, he got to get it from another nasty woman. That's the only way he going to pass a disease around. I don't know who y'all think, you know. I know a lot of these men dummies. And it's a quick way a man can tell who gave him what. If a man sleep with 3 different women, he can tell who gave it to him. By what? By days. Days. You got to count the days. Okay, I slept what's his name? 2 days. She gave it to me. Yes. Hey, unless he passed it around to all of them. But anyway, most likely what? 72 hours, between 48 and 72 hours. You will know. But a woman will go on with that filter between her legs and be stinking like I don't know what and won't even do anything about it. Tyrone says, hopefully, not after they see this. No, listen, man. Most of you Jake will lay down with just about anybody, man. Literally. Shabazz says, winter is coming. Winter is already here. It's already here. They have a certain amount of days right now that they're going to do what? I want to slide this over. I guess y'all need to. Y'all want to see the comments. I guess you can see half her and see the comments too. Right? So, you know, the brother say, once again, you can see, it's enough so you see where I'm scrolling at. Shabazz said again, sad. And she proud of this. Yeah, she's very proud. She's proud of it. And Mosa says, no, it won't. Not with with videos like this. Paula say, no, it won't. That's a man. Where's a man at? Let me look at it good. Hold up. Who said that? Polo says, no, it won't. That's a man. I don't know. Let me look at it again, y'all. Let's see. Let's look at it again. Let's look at it again.
2 niggas in a day. Like, what you mean 2 niggas in a...
That's not no man. Look at the face. The face now. The face ain't even round. Ain't even no Adam apple down here. I know they get stuff slit. She ain't got nothing around there. That's a woman. This dude, he just talking about, he's saying that because of the voice. You should know you got women that sound like men, voices with very, very deep voices. Okay, Creekside says she ain't lying neither. Sure ain't. Jim Gardner says had that little girl her head spinning. Wow. I hope that was fake. I don't think that was one. But anyway, Jim says no. Harold Simpson says with no commercial breaks. Wow. Tyree Pittman says my girlfriend love watching E. Kane. Does that mean birds of the same feather flock together? What the hell you think? See what I'm talking about? That's just like I just said earlier. that some of these Jakes, they be what? These so-called black men, they'll allow their women to spin them and spin them till they can't spin them no more. They believe everything. What that precept is? Damn. I'm gonna get to the precept, y'all. I'm gonna get to the precepts. Mario says, and some of y'all say body count don't matter. Yeah. You got what I'm saying? Body count don't. Why body count don't matter? Because why? Because listen, man, you can't. I don't care what man it is. You can't beat no woman and count bodies. People you laid down and slept with. You can't beat no woman. You know, most you men can go one, maybe two at a young when using your 20s. One, maybe two, maybe three women, maybe three a night. Guess what? Eve can go lay down like she said 20. She can hit. Listen, man, it's obvious. Look at these what is it? These what they be doing, trains that they be, laying out with so many men and so many, in one day. It's not hard. It's not hard. This is what they do. This is a normal routine, especially for Eve, man. Eve loves setting her that stink pot. Okay, Judismo, well, y'all need names, man. Alvarez say she was trapping that little MF out. Here go a woman. She says Big Moose is loose. Talking about her. Okay then. Keep it real then, Eve. Kenneth McCrae says she's paying her bills. And then he come right back and say, Bernie, you were what? You were right. Casey Berger say definitely nasty. There you go. See, women are actually shaming these heifers now for coming on here with this wickedness here. Ain't nothing cute about being nasty and filthy, man. Nothing cute about being filthy, man. But y'all take this here and try to make everything a joke when it ain't a joke. Men are not dumb as you think they are. Men just don't try to correct y'all because they know y'all not gonna accept correction, and you're not going to what? You're not going to listen. That's just like when men tell you, man, we don't like BBLs. Y'all not listening. Y'all worrying about what a woman tell you. Go get your thing, blah, 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 blah. Y'all always looking for what? Validation from what? Other wicked women. Especially and mainly through what? Wickedness. Dabkin says she must have been a what? Part of a knock 'em down posse in Baltimore. They used to be on it like that. Hey man, that's why you don't let a woman get abroad. When I say get abroad, meaning what? Run the streets. You don't let no one. You don't let no. If it's a woman running, because they're what? They are susceptible to what? To behavior like this here. Women are very lustful now. Very lustful. Okay, let me see. Curtis Lewis says that cat got more miles on it than Delta Airlines. Good God Almighty. That's a good one. Jay White say, wow, Lisa found out too late. Landon Harris says, I know a demon when I see one. That's right. Kirk Jackson says, I'm running. Run from the highway, baby, run. Because she's not going to what? She's not going to change. She think it's, she's not going to change. Like the brother that said a minute ago, I know a demon when I see one. Larry says, that cat has some serious running skills. Matt says, God's real happy with you. Her dad is super proud, I'm sure. There we go. And the winter is what? Is here. See that? See what I'm talking about? See, Jake know what's going on now. A lot of you all gonna be, I can't say it enough, gonna be on the highway, laying down these boxes, man. Trying to get shelter from the rain and the cold weather. And winter is out, and winter is here. Willie Grayson say that thing no good. No, it ain't no good. Because soon as you tap it, it appear to be what? Because they can, put that vinegar down there and whatnot and whatever. But as soon as you tap it, for about 15 seconds, is your whole body might drop it by now. It's like a whole lake. Yeah, y'all. All my videos are always not for children. I click for not for children because I'm liable to say anything, right? June say, what is a what? A end, please define what does the word what? June, you behind. Randall says, I love E. Kane. If I ever get a chance, I'm taking her through there, and we in the same state. I'll find her one of these days. Man, you wanna see? Jake always gonna be. You'll find a sucker, a simp here and there. Why would you want to even? He said he love her. He love her. See? Because he's just like her. Which is what? Demon. Sylvester says what? I don't want to talk about that. Smells fishy. They got emojis and stuff, y'all. Animal. Somebody called her animal, y'all. Let's see. Everybody got all these emojis, y'all. Let's see. Brian goes, that's why so many women over 40 gets hysterectomies. Yeah. Well, I think most of the hysterectomy because of they didn't ruin their inside. Well, that will ruin it, but that in the exception of getting too many abortions as well. So yeah, that will but abortion is the main one. Always, you know. Hey, I don't want to go no more. That's too graphic to even talk about that. Ray says, yeah, my homegirl said she did 4 in a day, and she still couldn't what? You know what? But the thing is that if she said 4, you better believe time that 12. Yeah, eat nasty, man. This is what they do. Percy Key says, yes, for real, females dose it and can go at it all night to what? To doing it. Jakar Goin says, her box is wore out, shaking my head. Good girl. Smoker say, good girl. Damn, it's good. That's what she is. Damn, it's good, brother. Ace Boogie says, and they see why we say they for the streets. Exactly. Anthony Wilson say that's not a flex. It's not. She's dead serious. Look at her again. Huh? Let's hear her again. Hear her again, y'all. Let's see right here. I don't want to put that up there again. Let's see that again. You know what? I got to. Let's go.
I fucked 2 niggas in a month, and that was my whole phase. Girl, I fucked like 20 niggas in a month.
See that? That's what they do.
The fuck?
This is nothing. We used to fuck 2 niggas in a day. Like, what you mean 2 niggas in a month with your whole phase?
See? Whole phase. Whole phase mean what? You know, every girl has a whole phase. All you women got whole phases. All of them got whole phases, gentlemen. So don't think that your woman sitting up in there. You know, a woman will tell you, listen, man, this is what gets me right. Any man with common sense and that know the scriptures, if a woman tell you you've been her first one, and ain't no blood in the bed, then guess what? She done told you the biggest lie you ever. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all, some of these jakes, man. I know some of y'all just be laughing up under your breath and you be laughing at these women because I know a lot of you don't believe these women, man. You just be trying to get off. I know it. Okay, Anthony Wilson says that's a flex. Yeah, right. Corey says, I feel sorry for the future husband that has absolutely no idea what he's getting in. Now, what they'll do, when they get ran through in Alabama, they go to Mississippi. When they get ran through in Mississippi, they go to Texas. When they get ran through in Texas, they might go all the way on the west somewhere. This is what they do. They try to change up. They run. They try to run from their shame. You can't run from it. You can't run from it. Anna Bar say what? Walking STD foam. Wow, nasty. Just nasty. Damn, did you at least get paid? No, look at her. So they like it. They just, I'm telling you, they loose like that, and they just, it's mainly lust. And you had the girl back here said, I mean, a dude said, a girl said she did 4 and she couldn't even get an orgasm. Why? Because she probably been with men, too many different men, and then turn around with what, letting women do it, and they be ruining their inside with those plastic things. Just ruining the inside. So guess what? She ain't sensitive down anymore. So when you use those things, you taking your sensitivity from your what? From your area. Nasty. You know what? Let's see. I'm gonna read a few more, y'all. Read a few more, and I'm gonna go to the precepts. I don't plan on being too much more longer. Let's see here. I like reading the comments. The juicy stuff is always in the comments, y'all. Ain't no shame. Why pass? Why our pass? That's right. Pass her up. Nasty. Bless your retarded little heart, baby. Who is that? That's a woman or? No, that's a brother. It's good to see the brother interact with on the, cause dudes usually didn't comment on him. Used to be a bunch of women. Now they're being outed. Women are trying to have some type of shame. But guess what? Most of you all are not going to have that shame. You're gonna die over him with your enemies, man. Devo says, and she said 20 on the low end. Right. If she said 20, she meant 40. I always put double or even triple in the amount that Eve said. If she said she only had 20 in her life, you can best believe you can time that by what? By 3 or 4 or even more. Damn. And ninjas out here paying all the bills. Exactly. Paying all the bills for a prostitute. How could you pay all the bills of a prostitute, man? Let's put this back on her so I can get this video in, right? So let's see here. Right there. Not video, I'm sorry, but these precepts in. So let's go to real quick, let's go to Ecclesiasticus. Yeah, man, I can talk about a tramp. It ain't hard at all, right? As long as you put them up there, I'm going to talk about them. Ecclesiasticus 25 and verse 16. That's the one I want. Now I'm going to go to 19. Well, I just sort of 16. I'd rather dwell with a lion and dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Point taken. What am I going to say? Just what John just said, and say ninjas be paying what? Paying all the bills for a tramp. Verse 19. Let's go to verse 19 of Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to what the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a what? Of a sinner fall upon her. So she's definitely a sinner. And we're coming in a time that what? That the Most High law, statute, and commandments is getting ready to be what? Implemented back into the earth. And you think that the in doing so, you think that judgment, which is in adultery, is what? Is deletion. Death. That's what it is. So a whorish woman, this is what she gets. They commit adultery because they laying down with another man. Esau eat a piece of paper is not marriage. Sex is marriage. That's how you consummate a marriage, which is what? By laying down with the woman, or vice versa, right? Proverbs 30 and 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. See, we need to bring precepts out like this here more often, right? Because a lot of these guys, they hate to bring these precepts out and talk in this manner, Because I mean, this is part of the scriptures, right? Your pastor would never talk about this here, never. They're not going to give you the truth because they're too busy getting your money. You know, Eve is what? Eve is a target for what? For a pastor. Point and taking what? Look at whinings, huh? Just taking women money. Y'all are very easy, man. You are the weaker vessel, man. That's why a man can pimp women. All you gotta do is get your head, get your mind. Yes, y'all not hard as you're not as hard as you portray you are. Right? She is the what? The way of an adulteress, a woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. Point and take that what? That he said that what? A woman would what? A woman would tell a man anything, and have her paying all his bills. I mean, all her bills, man. This is what you got. You know, a lot of you ninjas. You know, they are complete dummies for a piece of you know what. Well, man, you know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit here. A lot of what I'm gonna say, a lot of you niggas are what are complete dummies, man, for a piece of ass. And when that shit is what, it's on every what, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, man. Remember the old saying? This is a very old saying. What one won't do, the other will. How can you be allowing one woman to what to treat you like a damn animal when you got all these women out here versus one man? It just don't make no sense, man. You know, but that truth, you know that the truth, the bitches, bees, right? They just what? They did what they done. They done took it and flipped it. They flipped it on you what? On you so-called good men. Huh? According to what their standards of what a good man is. And their standard of a good man is one that they can make a damn fool out of. You got some jakes that what? They're just like females and you can tell them anything and they'll go for it. I remember back in the days, man. Hey man, back in the days, some of these jakes, you just couldn't tell men that his wife was cheating. He'd be ready to kill you. Literally, be ready to kill you for what? For one of them skunks. I done seen that plenty of times. I done seen, you know, I myself have told a couple guys that the old lady wants shit and this here and that and this here. And guess what? I mean, and during that time, I wasn't in the truth. I know now it ain't my business. Because most of you guys already know anyway that what she doing. Because 9 times out of 10, she treating you like an animal anyway. Treating you like a dog. Right? But what that is, Ecclesiastes, no. First Esdras. It's First Esdras 4 and 37. Many also have what? Have perished, have erred, and what? And sinned for what? For women. Every day they sin for women. And they're going to continue. Some of you all, well, most of you all, nah, I can't say most. Because, boy, Jake is going in on these skunks. And you even got Eve now, man. Very shocking, man, of that I've been seeing a whole lot of women, man, a whole lot of women coming up against one another, man. And come up talk about they I mean a whole lot of videos. I might just put a whole lot of them up and then just go down through them and just show you. Since you think I'm lying. And they're going at it. They're going at it. Literally going at it. But still in all, you always gonna have what? Have many men that have perished and erred for what? For the sin of what? For a woman. Point and take. What I want? Proverbs. Let me get this. I want 6. Which is Proverbs 6 and verse 23. I know these female scripture, man, like the back of my hand, boy. You better know it. What I want? I want 20. No, I want 24. Proverbs 6 and 24. To keep thee from what? The evil woman. Especially you American women, you American black women. To keep thee from the evil woman. From the flattery of the tongue of what? Of a strange woman. Why? Because he's subject to give you something that what? That you can't cure. Hey, man, we all know, listen, man. We all have done it, man, and been with what? A slut. Been with a slut. And we know we ain't got nothing, but guess what? We always try to give what? Giving them the benefit of the doubt to see if they're going to change. But guess what? It don't take long. It don't take long. All of a sudden, if she just all of a sudden change up on you out of nowhere and ain't nothing happen, and she changed up on you, then guess what? She got another purpose. And what? You need to let her be. Just let her be. Verse 25. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, meaning your mind, neither let her take what thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread. How often you have seen what women marry these men and then get a child or two by them and then turn around and what? Take them for damn near everything they got with those lawyers. They not already listen. Them women already be lined them lawyers up and told them lawyer, look here, and being got the advice how long I need to or what state I need to be in to do what needs to be done get this nigga money. This state here requires this, that state requires that, this state here requires that. And they would set it up with these lawyers and judges. They rubbing their hands together. With you dummies. With you dummies. For by means of a whorish woman is brought to a piece of bread. Taken for everything. Everything he got. An adulteress will hunt for what? Hunt for your precious life. Yeah. Some of them will what? Would even try to take your life and take everything. And they have done that. They have done it. Back in the day, a lot of sisters got away with taking their husbands' lives, man. Yeah. Feeding them and killing them. Because back then, men didn't cook. Women cooked. Women cooked. And they were taking Jake out left and right, man. It wasn't the police back then. They were taking them out by what? By feeding them. They give them that Kool-Aid, y'all. Y'all know that Kool-Aid. Put the antifreeze in that Kool-Aid. A lot of men have died like that. Probably dig your papa up. I guarantee he probably got something in his system. Let's go to let me see something. Let's see something. What I want. Let's go back to Proverbs. Let's go back over here. Let's go deep. Let's see. 30. That ain't Proverbs. That's Ecclesiasticus I want. No. That ain't Ecclesiasticus. That's Job. Job 30. Love Job, boy. Job be going in. Job 39. What is 39 and verse 13? This is the peacock is compared to what? The woman. And this is mainly Eve's wicked behavior in the time that we're in. This is she treats her children just like what? Just like the peacock. Right? Verse 13 of Job 39 and 13. Gavest thou what? The goodly wings unto the peacock, meaning the woman, or wings and feathers unto what? Unto the ostrich, which leadeth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust, and forgetteth what? That the foot may crush them, or that the wild beasts may what? May break them. She is hardened against her young ones. Why? An example of that would be Eve. She only wants her children for what? For a purpose, and that purpose is what? In receiving benefits. If they wasn't receiving benefits, why would I say, look, watch how many men within the last 60 to 90 days are going to have what? Possession of their children. She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Get them little fuckers. I ain't want them no way. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Her labor is what? Is in vain without what? Without fear. They don't fear the Lord. They don't fear nothing. Because really the seed of their children are what? Are the seed of a man anyway. You know, Esau Edom does this right for a purpose, and that purpose is what? To take Jake for all that he has and put him on the street. Verse 17, because, read it verbatim, because God has deprived her of wisdom, neither has he imparted to her understanding. She don't care. I can have $2 million worth of property, assets, and she'll what? She'll want one house, which probably worth about $200,000. She'd be good with that and let the lawyers and the judges get in the rest of it. That's how ignorant Eve is, man. That's how dumb women as a whole, but mainly the so-called black woman. She don't care nothing about all she care about is being you know, having that lustful spirit and doing something wicked. She ain't no love. That's no love. They're not gonna give you no love, man. They're not gonna give you no love. Now let's go back to Ecclesiasticus. What I want? Yeah, Ecclesiasticus 33 and 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee, while thou livest. Why? And give not thy goods to another, lest it repenteth, and thou what? Entreat for the same again. Can't give a woman power over you, man, or your children. You can't allow someone to use you. It's just like, I'll give you a good example. It's like having we just use a friend. You can let a woman, and she got her friend, and her friend, you giving her money, and she giving to her friends. Every time you turn around, she giving her friends money and spending your money, making a fool out of you through her friends. Got a lot of them do that, man. A lot of them do that because they why? Because you know, most of the sisters might be, you know, probably some good sisters. They get tricked by a lot of wicked Eve, man. Eve always using and abuse. They hate each other, man. And really, her friends be hating her for real. They hate on her. That's why they treat her and take her money from her like they do. They take it their last dime and lie to her over and over and over and over until they can rip her from his arms and then go behind her back and lay with him. But I don't blame these men. I go lay down with them too. Why? Because let you know that this is what she want all the time. Now you had this, now you gone. It never fails, man. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend power over thee, while thou livest, and give not thy goods to another. We'll drop down to verse 20. As long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to anyone, man or woman, even children. Children will take advantage of you too and use you and abuse you. Verse 21. For better is it that what? Thy children should what? Seek to thee. Seek to thee meaning what? Teach them. Teach them right from wrong. And put that rod over their back when they what? When they get out of line. You ain't gonna kill them. But you get them in line. For better is it that thy children should what? To seek to thee, than that thou shouldest what? Stand for what? Their courtesy. Stop celebrating birthdays, New Year's. That's why a lot of y'all broke. Y'all right here now about to lose your mind because they took your stamp. You can't buy a so-called Thanksgiving meal. Good. The Most High did. I hope it don't come in November. I hope it don't come back. Period. Then guess what? You have no choice but to be in order and get in order. But a lot of you it's too late for you. It's too late. Last and final precept is still in the Apocrypha. Let's bag it up. Which is Ecclesiasticus 27 and verse 3. Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, and most of you brothers don't fear the Lord. This is why our wicked man, roughly paraphrasing, if a man wicked, he gonna have a what? 9 times 10 gonna have a wicked woman, right? Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown. So on that note, say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Quadash, Shalom.